Well, happy Monday to you guys. Hope you're all doing well in this crazy stock market, which at this point isn't that bad considering how bad it was last night. I mean, holy smokes, the futures were down like 4 or 5, 6% last night, and now actually we have QQQ in the green and some other indexes here, the S&P potentially go green by the looks of it. So we have to break down the indexes, the charts, news we got regarding tariffs. We'll talk about that and go over what I'm doing, what I bought today, and I will break down just in general stocks I'm watching. But first, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Come on, guys. We're on the road to 100K subs, and take a sip of your coffee. You might as well do that. You're going to need it for this video, and let's dive into it. So even though it's not an ugly red day today, talk about volatility. Either way, I mean, look, SPY has been all over the place today. QQQ, same thing. I mean, look, we shot all the way to about 440, dumped down to 413. Now we're, chopping around at 420 roughly on QQQ. And it's up 0.25%, by the way. And SPY, which if I go back to that, is slightly down about 0.5%. The Russell is down 0.75%, which earlier it was and we have the Dow down over 1%. And you're noticing a big spike here from earlier in the day. You're probably seeing that on all these indexes. That's because we got a rumor that the tariffs might be paused for 90 days, which Trump immediately shot down, essentially saying it's fake news. So we got a huge spike there to the point where we were up like 9% from the low on SPY to the high, which is insane. Think about that. I mean, this is not one stock. This is literally the S&P. It swung 9% from 480 all the way to 520. That's just a glimpse of what could happen, right? If Trump, let's say, dropped the tariff, which I doubt he's going to do, or lowered them or negotiated with certain countries. This is the level of recovery we could possibly get. I mean, this was a 9% rip in the matter of 3 minutes. Think about that on the S&P 500. Think about the amount of money on the sidelines right now to make that type of move possible. And QQQ went from 402 all the way to 442 in the span of 30 minutes, guys. That's a 10% move. Think about how nutty that is. And of course, we've given back a lot of those gains, but we're still up around 0.25% right now. So let me talk to you guys a little bit more about what's going on here with tariffs. I'll pop up this article. So Trump's actually threatening a new 50% tariffs or new 50% tariffs on China if Beijing doesn't remove retaliatory duties, which you guys saw they threw on 34% tariffs onto the U.S., their retaliatory tariffs. And this is kind of a breakdown here. So Trump said, yeah, he's threatening new 50% tariffs on China unless Beijing lifts its tariffs on U.S. exports by tomorrow. That's less than 24 hours from now. So it's a short time window there. Of course, adding more uncertainty, more anxiety, if you will, in the stock market with the whole trade war, right? And then under this, the White House says any suggestion that Trump is considering a 90-day pause in tariffs, quote-unquote, fake news, which, yeah, probably it's fake news, guys, with how Trump's been so adamant about these tariffs. Hey, like I said, if he does pause them, negotiate with these countries, right? Maybe drop some countries' tariffs, which who knows? But anything like that could cause an epic V-shaped recovery in stock, which, and we kind of got a glimpse of that earlier today. And we can see the U.S. markets open sharply lower on Monday for the third trading session. We all know that. We've seen the charts. And the Asian markets, I'm not sure You guys track them. They plunged overnight with stock indexes in Singapore, Australia, Japan, South Korea, and India all suffering losses. And let's see. Anything else here worth mentioning? Billion Trump backer Bill Ackman says America is on the brink of an economic nuclear winter due to tariffs. Excuse me, guys. Let me actually get some water here. Man. Sorry about that. And then Doge chief Elon Musk and top advisor Peter Navarro continued a war of words and tweets over free trade. Wasn't Elon saying something about zero tariffs or something? Isn't that funny? Let's see if we can find that anywhere here. There's a lot going on. I mean, look at all this news. Tariffs add to concerns for the airline industry. Vietnam offer of zero tariffs not enough for Trump administration. Mag 7 split as market whistles. Blah 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 blah. Trump was golfing over the weekend. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but as the markets are collapsing, stocks are going to the floor. Trump's out there golfing. Living his best life. I guess he could golf, but I don't know, man. With how things are going right now, he should be negotiating, trying to figure out the best move for the American people that doesn't result in an economic collapse. You know what I mean? But that's kind of, there's so much stuff here. I was trying to find the Elon Musk. I can't. Oh wait, Elon Musk X of Friedman advocating for free trade, and one of the strongest examples yet of the billionaire founder's break with Trump on tariffs. He also said he hopes Europe and the U.S. can move to a zero tariff situation, effectively creating a free trade zone. Musk's comments were at odds with Trump's hostility towards the European Union, which Trump has targeted with a 20% tariff on exports. So could this be the start of the divide between Elon and Trump? You never know. You never know, man. It's going to be interesting to say the least there. But that's the latest on tariffs. The 90-day pause, probably fake news. But either way, the stock market's a ridiculous run. And now we have to look forward to tomorrow to see if China is going to drop retaliatory tariffs, which probably not. There's no way they're going to do that. So maybe more volatility is in store. But one thing definitely worth mentioning is we are rebounding off the pre-market low on QQQ, on SPY, on all these indexes for that matter, which you can say this is a relief rally, right? This is a relief rally. We're obviously not breaking. We're far from it. Nobody's saying we're breaking. But we are seeing some green candles on the 4-hour chart on QQQ SPY, but it's just simply a relief rally after the devastation that the stock market has seen, not just in the last couple of days, but pretty much in the beginning of March, of February. That's when everything really started taking off. And then obviously early April, it accelerated the sell-off. So I ended up making some moves today in my portfolio. Nothing crazy. Actually sold off from XLE, which is an energy ETF, just for some cash on top of what I've been contributing to my portfolio. And this is simply by other stocks I like quite more than energy stocks right now. So right off the bat, I sold out of XLE, some of it, right? Raised some cash there. Bought more this morning, about $92 per share. I kind of missed the $83 pre-market bottom, and even in the morning we hit $86. I was not able to get in there, but either way, I added more NVIDIA today, and I bought more VTI. That I bought at a pretty good price. I bought it at like $238, I think. $238, $39 in that ballpark. And look at that recovery. This thing went all the way to $260 after, we got that news. the fake news, and I mean, it went ballistic all the way to 257. Now we're at 247 on VTI. So I bought it at 238 this morning, up $10 a share on those shares I bought, which obviously this is not a trade. It's a long-term investment, but I'm still trying to get the best prices possible, right? So I bought more VTI. Again, I bought more NVIDIA, which, by the way, is at $97 right now. And this thing got to 102 on that rally this morning, which goes to show how much money's on the sidelines waiting to get into something like NVIDIA. And we can see on the intraday chart on SPY, this is worth mentioning, we are starting to break up above these moving averages, and we're slowly starting to break out of this wedge. You guys see that, which is bullish on this intraday. And QQQ, we're noticing the same thing. We have higher lows being made, lower highs, but we're slightly starting to break out of that wedge, which is bullish overall, at least in the very short term. And again, guys, we're not breaking out by any means. We're still in crash territory for sure. And if anything, this might be an entry for puts. You know, this little rally we're seeing, it could be an entry for puts. Things get uglier moving forward. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. It's free. I appreciate you guys. And join my email list. I send out my top stocks weekly. That's also free as well. Put your first name and your email address using that link down below. With that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next one.